Are you ready to start growing more flowers in your garden? Calendula are easy and inexpensive to grow from seed. They can help your garden veggies stay healthy, and with succession planting, you can enjoy bright, abundant blooms all season long. In this guide, we will talk about varieties of calendula plants, when and how to start your seeds, watering, transplanting, and how to take care of your plants in a garden. Welcome back to Calendula's Garden. I'm Connie, and we're about to talk about one of my favorite flowers. Gardening adds years to your life and life to your years 100%. And I love this potting mat. While I set it up, let's talk about the plant of the day. Calendula is native to the Mediterranean region, including southern Europe, North Africa, and West Asia. It was widely traded throughout history and cultivated for its medicinal properties, including treating skin ailments. For example, it was grown by ancient Greeks to treat wounds on the battlefield due to its antiseptic properties. The name calendula comes from the Latin word calendi, meaning first day of the month or year in some sources in the Roman calendar, as calendula tends to flower near the beginning of each month. I've watched for this in my garden, but my plants seem to flower continuously, maybe due to the succession planting. If you want a very potent calendula variety for medicinal purposes, I recommend including Resina calendula in your garden. I use dried calendula flowers to make oil infusions for my soap and salves, available at Calendula Bath & Home, and I use fresh petals for salads and fun treats like flower ice cubes and cut flowers, while leaving a lot of flowers in the garden for the butterflies. As you can see, there are quite a few varieties of calendula to choose from. Also known as pot marigold, this tough annual can thrive in the sun and partial shade. Here in the desert, I start giving them afternoon shade by mid-April or early May. In up to the country where summer highs are regularly below 100, this plant will pump out flowers all summer long. Calendula thrives in cool weather and can tolerate a light frost. So if you are trying to achieve year-round flowers like me, this is a great plant to help you achieve that goal. You don't need super fertile soil, it just needs to be well draining. They are great in the ground and in container gardens. You want to start your calendula seeds indoors 4 to 5 weeks before your last frost date, or you can direct sow into the garden after the last frost date when the soil is warm, like 55 to 75 degrees. Plant at least 2 seeds about ½ inch deep in each hole to increase your odds of germination, so that you're not wasting space and time waiting for seeds that aren't going to germinate. They should emerge within 14 days. And don't forget to harden off indoor grown seedlings before transplanting outdoors. So we're going to add in another layer of Fox Farm Ocean Forest potting soil. It's our usual soil we use for starting seeds. It's very fertile, and you won't feel rushed to have to get them out of your starting tray because they'll have plenty of food. So your final spacing for the calendula plants is going to be 6 to 12 inches. So make sure to sow enough seeds to fill in your garden. For continuous blooms from spring to frost, make successive sowings every 2 to 3 weeks. This is far more manageable for me than having to deal with one big batch of seedlings that are ready to go out. Other plants that would benefit from this system are alyssum and nasturtium, and you can see I have them in this tray. And I also have my onions and shallots and garlic going in trays this year. And I'm succession planting all of them. For some backup greens, I have microgreens, and when I'm in the nurseries, I can't not resist buying calendula seedlings. Why not? It adds to my layers of flowers in the garden. So this is a nice mix, splashback. So I know all of these will probably be different flower colors, so that's perfect. So let's go ahead and take these out to the garden and get them planted. Oh, these are going to be going into my grow bags that have broccoli rab in them. And while I'm here, I'm also taking another tray of nasturtiums, younger calendula seedlings, as well as alyssum. And I will be adding these to the grow bags as well, so that I have an opportunity to grow together and fill in and have beautiful flowers and bring in all our beneficials. I like to let my seedlings dry out a bit before transplanting, so they're easier to remove from the grow trays. Creating a small community of various plants in each pot seems to have been the winning strategy in recent years. So I like to have, especially in containers, my main vegetable, and then at least 2 or 3 supporting plants. So I have my calendula here, I have nasturtium, and we're going to put in alyssum. So nasturtium also has edible flowers and peppery leaves. Nasturtium grows fast, can handle full sun and cool weather and partial shade in the heat of the summer. It's a great companion plant that attracts pollinators and lures aphids away from nearby plants. Alyssum produces a mass of tiny flowers with a wonderful sweet scent and flavor. It can become a nice ground cover like mass of flowers between your vegetables that will increase yields by attracting pollinators and predatory insects. Both nasturtium and alyssum come in a wide variety of colors and sizes that could fit in your garden. I've found that all plants have different strengths and weaknesses and work best when planted together. Alright, here are our calendula plants and all their gorgeous flowers after a few weeks in the garden. They don't need a lot of water once they're established. They can thrive at the edge of the garden. These beautiful bright flowers will attract butterflies, bees, and other beneficial insects. And calendula can also be used as a trap plant for garden pests like aphids. Just leave those infested plants in the garden. Soon ladybugs, whiteflies, assassin bugs, and other predatory insects will start to show up, eat, and lay their eggs on them, starting a sustainable population in your garden. And over time, you'll experience fewer unchecked pest population explosions in your garden. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. Happy gardening.